Hello, everybody, and greetings, and welcome to the show called Order of the Grid, where we talk people talking about their journeys and their experiences, and also on their careers. My name is Prathamesh, and today we have a special guest. She is the principal of the Aaden International School, Mrs Parveen Haque. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good evening, Prathamesh.
I'm
First of
fine.
all, a big thank you for inviting me and giving me this opportunity.
And thank you so much for doing this also.
It's okay, Prathamesh. Tell me.
So let's just get started. So just tell us about yourself, like as a child growing up.
Okay. Well, my name is Parveen Haque. I have been teaching in Podar International School since 37 years. Since my dad was in Indian Navy, I had my schooling done in Central School, Colaba, that is CBSE board. I always wanted to be a teacher, so I am here.
Wow.
In short, I can describe myself as a very versatile teacher with multitasking on a daily basis, passionate about teaching. The school has always been my second home. I am a people's person. I am very flexible.
Nice. I'm really proud that I'm talking to a person who has a military Navy background also. It's an honor.
I am very positive, energetic, and ambitious person. Would love to see my students developing into great personalities.
That's
always
nice.
Eager to learn. A very enthusiastic person who strongly believes that all students are capable of greatness. At the end of the day, it is not about what you have or what you have accomplished. It's about who you have lifted up, who you have made better. It's about what you have given back. This is a short synopsis of Mrs. Parveen Haque.
Nice. So, like, how did you get started with your teaching career? Like,
as mentioned before, I always wanted to be a teacher, so I am here. I was always very passionate about doing something for the community, society in a small way. And hence, I felt it could be teaching, which I could fulfill my dream, my passion, my ambition. Because I always felt teachers play a vital role in bringing about a change. Teaching is more than imparting knowledge. Teachers are in a seat of power. They can inspire change. So that's one reason where I wanted to do something for the society and the community. So I ventured into the career of teaching.
Nice. So can you tell us, like, which is your first ever subject to teach children?
Well, as I became a teacher, I started my career in Podar International School, and I taught for more than 3.5 decades. The good old days were totally different from today's era. Those days, we had the talk and talk method. And I had the privilege of teaching the first generation learners. Teachers' words were so important and religiously followed by those students. But nevertheless, it was filled with immense gratification. A quote I would like to say, with time and patience, the mulberry leaf becomes silk. So Prathamesh, my first day of teaching in Podar International School was a very different way of today's teaching.
Nice.
I had taught in Podar International School to the first generation learners.
Oh.
They had immense respect for the teacher. What the teacher said was followed religiously. So this was my initial days in Podar with the chalk and talk method.
I've heard that you mainly teach a Hindi subject, so that you have done it before, or that was your first
I must
subject?
tell you, Prathamesh, no. I had done my BEd. My entire education was from English medium. I had done my graduation in psychology, and my BEd methods were English and history. But when I joined Podar School, I was given the subject classes of 5th, 6th, and 7th. The then principal, he had told us that the ones who are teaching the classes of 5th, 6th, 7th should be able to teach all the subjects.
Oh.
I thought to myself, now I am an arts graduate. if he gives me maths or something, means it will be difficult. And the very
Exactly.
next question he put forward, who can teach Hindi? Who can teach Hindi? I just raised my hand. Since I'm a Muslim and since I have got a CBSE background where the language Hindi is on the higher note, I,
Exactly.
by default, for so many years, started teaching Hindi. Jabki Hindi was not my subject in my school or college or my B.Ed. It is by default, I'm teaching Hindi for so many years in the school. And I enjoy teaching Hindi. No doubt.
Nice, nice. So my next question is, this is now regarding for the LD students. Like, how did you started knowing the children who's facing any like learning disabilities like dyslexia, dyscalculia, and other
Okay.
disabilities?
See, Prathamesh, I feel as a teacher, you carry the responsibility of nation's education, and teaching profession is considered with huge respect. So we need to be aware with children who has different abilities. So here come children with challenges and different kinds of multiple intelligence. Every child is a unique blend of dynamic intelligence. The secret of education lies in respecting the children, developing their cognitive needs. Catch them young, learning will be a lifelong experience. Well,
Exactly.
I had the fortune of dealing and handling this differently able children for more than 2 decades. The teacher has to adopt multiple teaching strategies just to teach one topic. The teacher should know how the child thinks and remembers. The focus on ways one can improve a child's drive to make a sense of the world. Every child has a different learning style and
Hello. Hello.
not only capable of, each child has a different learning style and pace. Each child is unique, not only capable of learning, but also capable of succeeding. If a child can't learn the way we teach, maybe we should teach the way they learn. So I had a good fortune of dealing with these children for the past 20 years from very close quarters. These children, they are a wonderful lot. They can do wonders if given proper guidance and properly nurtured, motivated, encouraged. They can go beyond our expectations. A teacher should go beyond classroom teaching for such children. That is my message to these new teachers.
Exactly. So even some people, like it could be anyone, like a child who is getting like bullied, like he's very weak in subjects and people start bullying it. So what would you say on it?
See, we have to sensitize our students. And I had a good fortune in Podar. We had quite a few children in this class of 40, say around 5 to 7 challenging children. And the
Yes.
remaining 30 children, they were sensitized towards these children, their issues, their problems.
Exactly.
There were 1 or 2 children who wanted to bully here and there. Here comes the teacher's role. Here comes the special educator's role. Here comes the counselor's role to intervene and sort out the matter.
Because like if example, if a child is suppose is reading like example in lakhs, it's difficult, like suppose it's 4 lakhs, so someone is reading and saying 4000 and the people start getting laughing. So that could be an example
Well,
also
the
as well.
teacher, I told you, as Prathamesh, the teacher needs to be very sensitized towards these children. She needs to appreciate these children, and the ones who are trying to ridicule such children, they need to be taken to a task. They need to be given a, what do you say, a shout at least, that they should not behave this way. They should be taken to a task and they should be sensitized. Mostly, they should be sensitized towards such challenging children.
Just like a discipline.
Yes.
So my next question is, my next question is, would you think in this pandemic period, since in this COVID, all thing is happening now, all the schools have been shut down, schools, colleges, universities have been shut down. Do you
Yes,
think that
yes.
the online education has made the advantages or disadvantages on it?
Well, I come from an old school of thought. I strongly believe, Prathamesh, that touch and feel. A pat on the back can do wonders to the child. Now with this virtual teaching online platform, the children are not getting what they should be getting. They're not receiving. Now, especially the special children, their attention span is too short for them to be seated in one place. And it has the pandemic is a crisis for such students with special needs. It has impacted education at all levels. These special children, they have mood swings, they are restless, they just cannot sit in one place. They're always on a move and they're always attention seekers. So keeping their attention virtually is a Herculean task for the teacher. So to retain their learning style and pace, it is difficult on an online platform. They need one-to-one attention. They need motivation. They need appreciation. So I am not in favor of an online platform, at least for these special children. Got me, Pratimesh?
Yes, ma'am, exactly. Because now people are also thinking that they are also missing the friends and a lot in this pandemic period also.
Right.
Meeting friends and all colleagues. And even now the board exams, since the 10th they have been cancelled. Now 12th is also on the risk also, whether to take or not.
Right.
Because
very true,
a child is also very important to have a risk. If suppose it happens a COVID to a child in the like in the study, that could be a major danger also.
Correct, very true. Prathamesh, I do agree with you. It's for 10th standard, especially this year, I don't know what is the pandemic.
10th has been cancelled. 10th has been cancelled. 9th and 11th have been promoted.
Yes, and 12th is still hanging.
Yes, so I think we'll just have to wait and watch.
Yes, wait and watch is the scenario right now. Very true.
So my next question is, this is a very interesting question. So since you have been done with your teaching career and all, how is it like now becoming from a teacher to a principal to another school?
Well, my journey from teacher to the principal. Well, I must tell you, Prathamesh, a teacher is always going to remain one for life. A journey which I started some 37 years ago evolved into a very memorable and cherishable journey. The journey which could not have turned so beautiful and gratifying without the immense love and support of all my dear ones. My passion towards teaching and my determination towards my work has always driven me to work harder for the students' upliftment and creating a path for their brighter future. Because I strongly believe that each child is unique, not only capable of learning, but also capable of succeeding in life. Most of all, my dedication in my role of teaching has brought about this day when I can handle being a principal. It would not be complete without acknowledging the fact that the inspiration behind these were the golden words of John Kennedy, which when bringing in my ears were enough to get me going, and I quote, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country."
Absolutely,
so this was my journey from teacher to principal.
Absolutely, ma'am. And it's a privilege to have becoming to you as a principal also. So just a few questions. Do you have any advice for just a few of the questions? Do you have any advice for children for in their future careers? Would you like to share something?
I strongly believe children are the future of any country. They need to be nurtured and motivated and encouraged to progress in their studies. The children should be able to the teachers should be able to create a safe and better learning environment for our students. Teacher-student relationship is very crucial. The teacher should be a role model. The teacher should be able to inculcate good values, morals, and ethics. Value education is a need of the hour. It will help children to be happy and successful human beings. School has to go beyond teaching. So today, I feel in our community, value education is lacking. Since we are staying in nuclear family, so these values, morals, and ethics are missing in our home. So I feel school is a platform, which is their second home. And if we want to make our students, our children, happy and successful children, we need to imbibe and inculcate value education.
I would even like to share one thing also. Even the sports has also become one of the best careers
Yes,
also in their
sports,
life.
yes.
I would like to
Sports,
say,
music.
I would like,
Yeah, I
I
do
think
agree
you
with you,
mentioned
Prathamesh. Yes.
when you were in school, I think you mentioned about one cricketer also, Prithvi Shaw, you mentioned about
Okay.
him.
Okay. I could.
You
I
mentioned one
always in my
thing.
class, I used to always give live, what do you say, live quotes, live stories of all
Yes,
great heroes, great
just a
personalities.
quotes. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel children of the future, we need to really motivate and encourage them to be good, first of all, good human beings. And I strongly believe whichever field, whichever area, whatever dream they had, let them dream big and chase their dreams and try to fulfill their dreams. Many parents want to force, see, that my child must get this much percentage, he must score this much. I don't believe that marks is the be all and end all.
Absolutely.
First of all, he should be a very good human being and let him chase his dream. Encourage him. He should have that fire, that zeal, that enthusiasm to pursue his dream, to pursue his career. And one more thing in short, I must say, whichever field he chooses, whether it is entertainment or whether it is music, dance, he should be very good human being. He should try to encourage his very good human beings and then start
Sorry, can you repeat again
choosing your
once?
careers.
I think you just.
I must say, children should learn to dream big and they should be able to chase their dreams. Whichever area, whichever field, whichever vocation, whichever career he wants to choose, he should be the best. Besides that, he should be a very good human being. We as teacher should inculcate that habit of being a good human being and then chase your dream. Dream big, you will somewhere think of the sky, at least you will reach the coconut tree. We must allow our children, we must not ridicule our children. We must let them dream big. There was a student of mine when I met him, Prathamesh.
Who?
One of my ex-students, when I happened to meet him, I asked him, what are you doing? He said, ma'am, you told me to do law. I'm doing law. I said, I told you to do law. He said, not exactly that way. You told me that you're very good in arguing. So I told him that you can be a good lawyer. And that was a turning point. And today he's doing his law. So teachers can really make or mar or break the child's dream. The teacher's role is very vital, very crucial. She can make it or she can break it.
Yes.
So teacher also should be equally good human being. She should try to motivate her child. She should try to encourage. She should try to appreciate a small little thing also. She should appreciate the child's talent. She should be able to recognize his talent and push him. Right, Prathamesh?
Absolutely, ma'am. So the discipline which teaches us a lot, discipline.
Yes. School is a place where the child should learn to be disciplined.
So just a few questions, just 2-3 questions. Do you have any for some of the people who are going to listening to this podcast? Do you have any advice for any aspiring teachers who want to join this education industry or in school?
For teachers, okay. Well, now again, I must say, being a teacher for so many years, I have only one thing to say, that it gets easier from here. Our good old chalk and board days have been replaced by smart whiteboards. Everything is now at the click of a button. The teaching learning process has been revamped to a great extent. Today, the teachers have to teach in a very different way. My message to the new dynamic teachers is, a teacher has the master stroke that can turn the ordinary into extraordinary. A teacher, she has the master stroke that can turn the ordinary into extraordinary. And this profession supersedes all other jobs. Once a teacher, you will always be a teacher.
Well, that was a really good thing that you have mentioned for the teachers that they want to join for this industry.
Yes, yes.
So my
Very true, very true.
on the end, just to finish it off, just on a high note, like you have also started some workshop for the learning disability students
Yes,
or something. Just tell us
yes.
what kind
Now,
of workshop is it?
now, as my interest mainly lies with the special children, the ones who have got challenging lifestyle of studies, for them, I would love to do a variety of workshops with therapies, which is suiting their learning style and pace. So for such children, I do intend having an online platform. I'm just waiting if I can have offline, because with such children, their body language is very important, Prathamesh, because their retention and their attention span is so short. So having an online platform and workshop will not solve the problem. But I do intend having a lot of activities, therapies, and workshops in the future for these children, as and when time permits, and as and when I get to see the situation and the scenario. I will definitely do give workshops in a different way with therapies suiting their learning style and pace. You can revert at my email ID is HAQUE Parveen@gmail.com, and you can connect to me on the phones also, 908-2207-108, and the next number is 98-218-65074.
Well, thank you so much for being like a part of our show.
It's been a pleasure, Prathamesh, talking to you, and I'm also proud of you, my student. I must tell you
so much.
I mean, I'm really proud of you. Over the years, you also have come out so well. God bless you. Good day, and thank you very much.
Thank
Hope
you so
to see
much.
you soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome. Welcome.
And take care.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe, everyone. Get vaccinated and take care.
Stay
guys.
safe, stay blessed, stay connected.
Thank you so much for being the part of the show. Goodbye.